Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss remaining part of Falcon 9, part 2. Falcon 9 is a reusable two-stage rocket designed and manufactured by SpaceX for the reliable and safe transport of people and payloads into Earth orbit and beyond. Falcon 9 is the world's first orbital class reusable rocket. Reusability shows SpaceX to refly the most expensive parts of the rocket, in which it drives down the cost of space accessories. NASA selects Lunar Optimized Starship. Do anyone of you know why NASA selects Lunar Optimized Starship? Yes, NASA selected SpaceX to develop a lunar optimized starship to transport crew between lunar orbit and the surface of the moon as part of NASA's Artemis program. A lunar optimized starship can fly many times between the surface of the moon and the lunar orbit with flaps of heating shielding required for Earth return. With large habitable and storage volume, Starship is capable of delivering significant amount of cargo for research and to supply robust operations on the lunar surface to enable a sustainable moon base. Last year, NASA announced Starship as eligible for commercial lunar payload services. It is also known as CLPS initiative to deliver payloads between Earth and the Moon and to enable humans to return to the Moon. Let us watch a simple video to know more about Falcon 9 and why Falcon 9 is always reusable.
Reusability is incredibly important to space exploration. One, it helps with cost savings, and two, it helps with time. If every time you had to build a new vehicle, we would be waiting and waiting and waiting for a new rocket to be produced. But when we're able to fly rockets, land them, and reuse them, that means we can access space on a weekly basis versus like a monthly or yearly basis. The end goal is obviously to have zero refurbishment, to be able to land and then relaunch like airplanes, to ensure that we're able to access space on a daily basis. That's something that SpaceX is very proud of and what we're trying to do as a stepping stone to help us to get to Mars.
Normally the stages, they basically just crash in the ocean.
Yeah.
You can't recover the hardware, so you can't see where there was a close call.
Right.
When we get the vehicle back, we examine the vehicle and physically see, was there anything that potentially had a burn through or where we were close on margins.
Right.
And then we can adjust that in the design.
Well, what we're seeing, when you use the same rocket the second, third, fourth, fifth time, insurance rates actually go down, not up.
That's how you can tell. Like
Yeah.
the insurance companies are pretty sharp.
Right.
And like they don't like losing money.
Right.
After you get through that first flight, just like a commercial airplane. You like an airplane that you know has been flown several times rather than being the first customer on board the airplane.
The commercial insurance rate is the best indicator of the reliability of a rocket.
Right.
And we have the best insurance rates in the world.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The Holy Grail is really a fully reusable orbital system. By far the most important. It's the best indicator of the reliability of a rocket.
Right.
By far the most important thing. It's like the difference between having aircraft that are reusable or not, or cars. The profundity of this is not well understood by very many people.
Team SpaceX still has one more critical test to pass before they will be allowed to fly NASA astronauts. What happens if a rocket explodes in flight?
There's Falcon.
There is a plan to save the crew.
3,
SpaceX
2,
now must prove
1,
that it works.
launch.
Discuss about Falcon 9 overview. Height 70 meters. Diameter 3.7 meters. Mass 5,49,054 kilograms. Payload to LEO 22,800 kilograms. Payload to GTO 8,300 kilograms. Payload to Mars 4,020 kilograms. Now, let us know about Falcon 9 payload. Payload is made up of carbon composite material. The fairing protects satellite on their way to orbit. The fairing is jettisonated approximately 3 minutes into flight, and SpaceX continues to recover fairings for reuse on future missions. So now the height of payload is 13.1 meters or 43 feet. Diameter 5.2 meters or 17.1 feet. So this is the important marine engine. Now let us discuss about marine engine in sea level. Marine is a family of rocket engine developed by SpaceX for use on its Falcon 1, 9 and Falcon Heavy launch vehicles. Marine engines use a rocket-grade kerosene, RP-1 and liquid oxygen as rocket propellants in a gas generator power cycle. The marine engine was originally designed for recovery and reuse. Propellant LOX or RP-1. Thrust 849